My best friend of 12 years hasn't spoken to me since I told her husband the truth about where she really was. I still don't think I was wrong. Here's what happened. Dana relapsed into gambling 8 months after she promised her husband Chris she'd quit, back when she racked up $15,000 in debt on his credit cards. Every other Friday, she'd tell him she was at my apartment on Cedar Street watching movies, when really she was 2 towns over at a backroom poker game called Fold'em. She never asked me to lie outright, not at first. She just assumed I'd cover if it came up. It came up on a Friday in October. Chris called me at 8:40 p.m. asking if Dana was with me because our location sharing had glitched and he was worried. I had a choice. I could say yes and let it slide, or I could tell him she wasn't here. I told him she wasn't here. I didn't tell him where she actually was. I want to be clear about that. I just wouldn't say she was safe at my place when she wasn't. He found the rest himself through their joint bank statements 2 weeks later. Now, I get the argument against me. It wasn't my marriage, it wasn't my debt, and Dana was going to therapy for it quietly, trying to fix things before anyone found out. Maybe she deserved more time. Maybe I torched 8 months of her progress the second I opened my mouth. But I'm the one who would have looked her husband in the eye and vouched for a lie I knew was a lie. At Thanksgiving, in front of both families, Dana stood up from the table and told everyone I destroyed her marriage on purpose. Chris filed for separation 3 weeks later. Dana blocked my number that same night. So yeah, my best friend hasn't spoken to me since I refused to be her alibi. AITA? Let me know in the comments.